Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muqaddas Bhatti, and my science fair project is on crystallization. Crystallization is used to separate materials that have mixed together because of a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction happens when one chemical or substance is turned into another chemical or substance. Sometimes the chemical reaction creates a mixture of substances, and it can be hard to separate them with simple tools. This is when scientists use the process of recrystallization. Recrystallization is to bring the chemicals back to their purest form. This way, the mixture of chemical substances can be easily separated and removed. How do crystals form? Let me explain in a way that everyone would be able to understand. I'm sure everyone is familiar with tea and iced tea. When you mix sugar into hot tea, the sugar dissolves faster. This is because warm liquids dissolve solids faster. When you mix sugar into iced tea, it takes a lot longer for it to dissolve, and sometimes it does not dissolve all the sugar. This is because all liquids have a certain amount of solid that it can absorb. This property of liquid can be described as high or low solubility. A liquid cannot dissolve the same amount of solid that would while it is cold than how much it can dissolve. While its temperature is hot, so the solubility of a liquid increases when the temperature of the liquid is hot and decreases when the temperature is cold. So when you mix the chemical mixture into hot water, you mix in how much the water can dissolve. At this time, the solubility of the water is higher, so it absorbs more of the chemical mixture. As the water and chemical mixture cools, the solubility decreases, so the part of the chemical mixture that cannot stay absorbed by the water starts to crystallize. This process of crystallization can take several hours depending on how long it takes for the hot mixture to cool down. I wanted to see how temperature would affect the process of crystallization. So for my experiment, I boiled water and I added borax until it stopped dissolving. Then I poured an equal amount in three different glasses with string hanging in each glasses. Then I covered each glasses with plastic wrap and put one glass in an ice bath, one glass in a refrigerator, and one glass on a window still in the room temperature. I made the hypothesis that crystals will form the fastest in the ice bath and the slowest in the room temperature, and the crystals in the refrigerator will be the purest. I left the crystals for 7 or 10 hours. At 5 hours, the crystals in the ice bath and the fridge were fully formed, but the ones in the room temperature were not done yet. After 10 hours, the most crystals were formed in the glass left in the fridge, and the least were in the glass in room temperature. This proves that when the water cools down faster, then more crystals form, such as the ones in the ice bath and refrigerator, but the glass in the room temperature took longer to cool down, so fewer crystals were formed. So my hypothesis was right.